Good morning. Welcome to Martinsburg Grace Brethren Church. I'm Pastor Brian McCall. If you're visiting with us this morning, I would like to encourage you to fill out a card in the pew rack in front of you. Drop it in the offering plate during our time of offering. You'll notice that we're here over in the multi-purpose room, or our youth room. We're pleased to welcome Pastor Daryl Cyrus with us here this morning. You'll get an opportunity to hear from him in a few minutes as he delivers this morning's message. Daryl is candidating as our pastor of youth and young adult. We want to welcome him. Next Sunday, the 27th, you'll have an opportunity to cast your vote if you're a member here at Martinsburg Grace Brethren Church to call Pastor Daryl Cyrus as our pastor of youth and young adults. And just a reminder that this Wednesday, September 23rd, is See You at the Pole. There are various opportunities for you to pray at the flagpoles at Spring Cove School District schools. They're all posted in your bulletin, so make sure you take a look there to see all the times available to pray. As you'll notice in your bulletin, there are several opportunities for women's ministry, one of which is the Women of Faith Farewell Tour simulcast. That'll be held here November 13th and 14th at Martinsburg Grace Brethren Church. Tickets are $25 and can be purchased in advance. Our Ladies Connect Fall Retreat will be held at Camp Madawagon October 9th and the 10th. They'll be doing a video series, Living Life Together, by Shauna Nyquist. Here's a clip.
Hi, my name is Shauna Nyquist. I'm a wife, a mother, a writer, a daughter, a friend, a cook. I love to gather people around my table. I love what happens when we connect and tell each other our stories, and we make time to put away all the other distractions and really live deeply and in a connected way.
When I let busyness win, I don't spend time with the Lord. And then, of course, I always wind up disappointing myself.
I worked for Laura Bush in the White House. I was so busy and so distracted, I literally just couldn't handle it anymore.
I didn't want to be a nagging wife. I didn't want to ruffle any feathers, I wanted everything to be okay.
Whenever I wasn't achieving the goals that I had set out for myself, the word that came to mind was failure.
It's easy to feel alone, and when people like your brothers and sisters in Christ show up, you know that God is there.
Kayla and I were able to connect our passion to a need. With community, we were able to go out and serve the community.
The closer I walked to the women in my life, the more deeply connected we were. We all wanted to know that we weren't alone. What could you reshuffle in order to walk away from the busyness and the speed in order to connect in a rich and meaningful way? I think what you'll find is we're not that different. The things that we struggle with, the things that we carry, are all quite similar, and it's such a beautiful thing when we can carry them together.
If you would like more information about the Ladies Retreat, there's a table in the lobby. There'll be some ladies out there to answer any of your questions or to take your registration. As you know, in recent weeks, Pastor Tim has been introducing you to a ministry for men called Fight Club. Here's a video promo that will give you an overview of that ministry.
After I looked over things, I stood up
and said to the nobles, the officials, and the rest of the people,
"Do not be afraid. Remember the Lord your God, who is great and awesome.
And fight for your brothers,
your sons and your daughters,
your wives and your homes."
I really want to get with some people and really pursue God.
The world is full of artificial attempts to do this. Whether it's the street gangs that I grew up in the city, whether it's the biker gangs that I minister to out on the road, they're all looking for the same thing: community, brotherhood, fellowship. They're looking to lock arms with other guys and say, "I've got your back."
Fight Club has shown me the importance of showing kindness and compassion to others. It has shown me how little things, a handshake, how's your day going, can make a huge difference on someone else's life.
Something was missing that I wanted more, and since I've joined Fight Club, I've learned to be more disciplined.
To help a Fight Club, it really makes it so that I can be the person that I truly want to be.
all the men crying out for God to work in their lives. And Fight Club drew us together and created a fellowship for men that we've never had a platform like that to be able to really share what God's doing in our life.
The greatest victory is by far, personally, has been able to encourage other guys. We're fighting for one another. And it means that if we got a problem or a habit that we need to be held accountable to break, you know, we've got guys that are willing to fight for us.
Fight Club is a challenge. It will be a challenge. If you want to be challenged, this is the place to be. If you want to grow, this is the place to be. If you want to be disciplined, this is the place to be. If you want to be a better father, a better husband, and a better follower of Christ, this is a place to be. If you want to leave a strong legacy, this is where you do it. This is how you start.
Will really raise the bar and make you be a better husband, a better father, a better coworker, a better friend. They'll take you from where you think you are to where you need to be.